How to be in the rich side. In this presentation, ipapakita ko kung paano pumunta sa rich side. Ipapakita ko yung isa sa pinakamabilis na paraan para makapag-establish ka sa B quadrant o ang business side. So again, this is the cash flow quadrant. First is the E or the employment. Second is S or self-employed. This side is the poor side. And third is B or business. And fourth is the I or the investors. B and the I quadrant is the rich side. So from the left side or the poor side, pupunta tayo sa right side or the rich side through B quadrant or the business side. So paano nga ba? Usually, sa mundo ng business, kung maliit ang puhunan mo, maliit lang din ang kita mo. Pag malaki ang puhunan mo, may chance na malaki din ang kikitain mo. Kapag wala kang puhunan, usually wala ka din kikitain. So sa ganitong senaryo, mahirap pumasok sa B quadrant o ang business side. Ito ang traditional system. Pero may paraan para makapasok sa B quadrant nang hindi nangangailangan ng malaking kapital. May business na maliit lang puhunan, pero pwedeng kumita ng malaki. Ito ang sistema ng business na tinatawag na network marketing. Pwedeng sabihin mo na, alam ko na yan. Pwedeng narinig mo ng network marketing before. Pwedeng negative ang dating sa'yo. But this time, be open. Give it a chance para may pakita ko sa iyo kung bakit network marketing. Kung bakit ito ang isang paraan para mapunta sa rich side. Just be open. Be open and watch this.
One of the reasons I consider a direct selling business a perfect business is very simply because the company will work with you to get the business skills that make you rich. Always remember that it's not money that makes you rich, it's business skills. And that's why it's a perfect business. They'll take as long as you like to get the skills to make the money. And that's a lifetime skill thing. The other part about it is the low startup cost. Where else can you get in for under $500 and get these skills? For people who want to make the shift over to the B quadrant, which is what I would recommend for people, one of the beauties of a network marketing company is that you can do that for a very low price. And that's why I talk to people about considering network marketing. If you're to build a Microsoft, it would take you hundreds of millions of dollars. But a network marketing company allows you to start at a very low rate. They'll be patient with you. They'll take their time to transition over here. And the reason why that time is so important to most people is it takes time to change those values. And the most important thing is once you take the time, let's say it takes 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever time it takes, once you see the value or the core values of this side and this side, you're unstoppable. Today, I would never go back and get a job. Why should I? I'd rather stay on this side, build companies, pay less taxes, and make more money. But the key is a person needs to change the values from my poor dad to the values of my rich dad. And that's one of the beauties of network marketing companies. They allow you the time, and at very low cost, they'll work with you to make that transition over there. The number one asset a person can build is build a business. That is the smartest thing you can do.
You've been told the corporate ladder is the surest route to your success.
Years ago, I decided not to follow the corporate ladder simply because, again, it was values. My poor dad always said, go to school and get a high-paying job with the government or a big corporation. But my rich dad said, why would you work so hard at something you'll never own? You can't sell your job. You can't pass it on to your kids. So to me, it never made any sense. It made more sense to build my own business and hire other people. The other reason is that you really don't have much control if you're in the corporate ladder world. For example, you can get fired at any time, or today we have what's called M&As, or mergers and acquisitions, where another company buys another company. So you could be a great employee, but the company that buys your company just fires you.
Wait a minute. This sounds too good to be true. Like one of those get-rich-quick schemes.
It's not a get-rich-quick formula. You don't just do it overnight. It takes time. I still remember the first time I made that transition was back in 1978 when I fully quit my job and I had to depend upon my company that I was building to support me. So I understand the fear. The beauty, the most important thing to remember is this. there's two kinds of people in the world. There are the types that will say, you'll never make it. And I had a lot of people, a lot of friends and family saying that. You're stupid, don't do it. And the second type were the people that said, go for it, you can do it. Don't worry about it, we'll cover you. So the most important thing is support of friends and family. One of the beauties of a direct selling company is that they provide that personal support to you for as long as it takes you to make the journey from the left side to my rich dad side.
You always thought being self-employed was living the American dream.
One of the challenges of being self-employed is that you're your own boss. You're the solo act. Like in the S quadrant, you're the individual. You do it on your own. Whereas in the B quadrant, you're a team player. You have to depend upon your team and count on your team. So the problem with being an S is that, let's say you're in a traffic accident, there goes your income. And let's say you get older and you haven't set enough money aside to retire on, that means you'll probably have to work for the rest of your life because you don't have anybody else to fall back on, not a team to count on. So one of the problems with the S, although most people say it's the most satisfying of all work, it is a solo act and you're totally on your own. Personally, I'd rather be a member of a team if they can count on me and I can count on them.
It sounds like a smart move, but change, it's so difficult.
We all know the world has changed, but sometimes the hardest thing to change is ourselves. And being an old guy, I sort of know the older I get, I sometimes get more set in my ways. And I think that's one of the things that a direct selling business offers people, why it's the perfect business. They allow you to take your time to make the mental, emotional, and physical changes required to move from the left side to the rich dad side. I think that's a big thing. It's a very gracious, it's a very elegant way, it's a patient way of supporting you in making the changes of your life. So please remember, change always creates upset, but sometimes we all know we have to make those changes. And if you know it's time for you to make that change, then the perfect business may be a direct selling business for you.
Hey guys, Tyson's Honor here. Today, I want to answer the question for you of why network marketing? Actually, I'm going to answer two questions. I'll answer why network marketing, but I'm also going to answer why not network marketing, because let's face it, it's not an industry for everyone, and you should really weigh the pros and cons of it before you decide whether you should get involved or not. So I'm going to try and give you a very unbiased review so you can make an informed decision of whether or not network marketing is something that you or your family or friends should pursue. And by the way, by the end of this video, I'm also going to tell you a little secret that almost every top earner in this industry knows and applies in their business, but it's one that very few of them share with their downline. So stick around to the end of the video to find out what that is as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Very quickly, I'm going to give you the first 4 reasons why you should consider getting involved in network marketing. Number 1, network marketing has allowed more people to quit their jobs and work from home and to find financial freedom and success than probably any other home-based profession that I could think of. So if you're looking for something to replace your current job or your current income, network marketing can definitely be that vehicle for you. Number 2, if you work this business hard enough and you work it smart enough and you work it right, it can be one of the fastest routes to time and financial freedom. I don't want you to think I'm saying it's a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. It requires work, but it is definitely faster than many other routes to wealth than I have seen. The third reason is that you don't have to develop your own product. I mean, this is a big plus for a lot of people. The company does it for you. They put in all of the research to the product. They develop, the packaging. They spend the money on the patents and everything that they need to develop the product. All you have to do is go out and sell it, market it, promote it, and then you make commissions on that. So that's a pretty good deal. The fourth reason, then probably this is the biggest reason why I can think of to get involved in network marketing, is residual income. Network marketing, if you build the right organization, can provide you a residual income over time to where you don't have to show up to make money. You know, if you put the work in the beginning, you could go on vacation for a month and come back home and there's a check in the mail. So that's a pretty cool deal, because every other job I've ever been involved in, if I took a month off for vacation, I didn't come home to a check. So network marketing is very appealing in that way, that you can put systems in place and you can build your downline in a way that you could take some time off and still have a check in the mail whenever you get home. Okay, so that sounds all like, rainbows and, puppies and all, cherries and all wonderful things. But unfortunately, there are some reasons why maybe you shouldn't get involved in network marketing. Let's talk about what those are right now. Number one reason, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, is that it requires work. Okay, don't think that this is some sort of easy way to success, or that it's a lotto ticket, or there's no easy button in life, guys. Anything that's worth doing is worth working for, and network marketing is the same way. So if you don't have a strong work ethic, then I would definitely steer clear of network marketing, because you are going to have to put in some work in the beginning to build your business. Number two, it requires self-motivation. If you're not a self-motivated person, I would also stay away from network marketing. I'm assuming the fact that you're watching this video right now means that you're probably a fairly self-motivated person. I mean, you're out researching this, you're trying to gain knowledge and information, but you and I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't very self-motivated. They'd rather just show up to a job and have a boss tell them what to do, because it's easier than being innovative and coming up with their own ideas and being motivated to implement them. Okay, so if you're not self-motivated, I would stay away from network marketing. The third thing is that a lot of the compensation plans in network marketing are pretty bad. You really need to know what you're looking for. I was involved in a company that only paid 10% commissions on my weekly sales volume, and I figured out very quickly that that was very, very difficult to make any kind of substantial income with only 10% commissions. I'm involved in a company now that actually pays 100% commissions, which is obviously way better than 10%, but if you can't find companies that are going to pay a decent commission, you definitely would want to stay away from those particular network marketing companies.